Jack has a hearing disability. He often eats alone. He rarely communicates with his classmates. Until he met Jim. Jim brought hope into his life. One day Jack was preparing to eat lunch by himself. Jim suddenly appeared. Jim stared at Jack's lunchbox. Jack thoughtfully handed Jim a pair of chopsticks. Jim had an expression of disbelief on his face. Jack nodded slightly. Jim started eating Jack's lunch. Jack left his lunch behind and walked away. Because of his hearing disability, Jack couldn't hear clearly in class, so he posted a recruitment notice. He hoped to recruit a note-taker. Jim saw this recruitment notice. Only then did he realize that Jack was hearing impaired. Jack was eating his lunch alone in a quiet place again. Suddenly he heard a voice behind him. Jim came to find him again. Jim applied to be Jack's note-taker. Jim wanted to find a notebook to write down his words. Jack indicated that he could still hear some sounds. At this moment Jim was attracted by Jack's lunch again. As a trade-off, Jack said he would exchange lunch for notes. Jim was very happy. He held Jack's hand to show his gratitude. That evening Jack asked his mom to help him make 2 lunchboxes. During class Jack didn't understand what his classmates were laughing about. Jim would help him write it down in the notebook. Jack felt included in the classroom for the first time. Jim said people often told him his voice was too loud, but this was actually perfect for getting along with Jack. Jim asked Jack why he was always alone. Jack explained it was because of his hearing disability. He could never make friends, but he felt very happy spending time with Jim. Jim had to deliver food at night. He accidentally fell asleep during class. He couldn't help Jack take notes. Jim felt very sorry. To prevent Jim from feeling guilty, Jack said he forgot to bring his lunch, so they decided to go to the cafeteria to eat. Because he couldn't hear, Jack was bullied by students. Jim saw this and got angry. He rushed up to help Jack. In the end Jim got hurt. Jack treated his wounds. Jack didn't understand why Jim wanted to help him. Jim explained that not being able to hear clearly wasn't Jack's fault. This was the first time someone had said this to Jack. This moved him deeply. Their story began from here.